An understanding of prepositional phrases can make you a stronger writer and a stronger reader. They can help to add detail to your descriptive writing, and they can also help you to fully understand the sentence that you're reading. So by prepositional phrase, I mean a combination of a preposition and a noun. So, for example, on the table is a prepositional phrase. Now, even if I add some adjectives in there and say, on the oak dining room table, that's still a prepositional phrase because there's no verb or anything in there. It's just the preposition and noun together. Now we can use those to express different things in a sentence. They can be used to show location. For instance, he put the book on the oak dining room table, showing the location of the book. It can be used to show direction, like he ran down the street. In this case, down the street is a prepositional phrase. It can be used to show time. In spring, the cherry blossoms bloom. In spring being the prepositional phrase. And it can also be used to show manner or feeling or attitude towards something, like he jumped back in surprise. Now in this case, in surprise is a prepositional phrase. Now, as I said before, it's a useful way of adding detail to your writing, especially if you're writing a descriptive essay or descriptive paragraph. Let's look at an easy way of making your sentence more vivid. I have a very simple sentence here. I watched the rain fall. Now, just by adding a few prepositional phrases, you can improve upon this sentence, and it becomes, from my window, I watched the rain fall on the fields of corn behind my house. Now you're just adding more detail and more specifics, and therefore creating more of a picture for the reader to see. Now, prepositional phrases are also important to fully understand in order to comprehend what you're reading. The most important thing to remember about them is that nothing in a prepositional phrase can ever be the subject of a sentence. So let's look at this sentence, for example. In the hallway of the school, the photo of Mr. Freeborn frightened the children of all ages. Now, if you know that prepositional phrases cannot be the subject of a sentence, it's easier for you to identify the subject. Now, in this case, we know that the photo has to be the subject of that sentence because in the hallway of the school, of Mr. Freeborn, and of all ages, are prepositional phrases adding detail. But if you take those away, you can see the core of the sentence. The photo frightened the children. There you simply have the subject, verb, and the object. Now, that might be a simple example, but sometimes in English we invert the order of a sentence in order to sound more formal or to sound more emphatic. So look at this example. Around the corner from my school is a Brazilian buffet. Now in this case, the subject of the sentence has to be buffet or Brazilian buffet because we can recognize around the corner and from my school as prepositional phrases that cannot be the subject, which leaves you only with one option. Now you've noticed here that the subject and the verb have been inverted for effect. And that's why I say that if you understand the purpose or the function of a prepositional phrase, it can help you identify the main parts of a sentence in order to fully understand it. So with for a little bit of practice with prepositional phrases, follow the link at the end of this video.